Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is KK here, back again with a new episode of Epic 7 video. Today, I'm going to showcase Peira, the newest 5-star RGB hero currently on the banner. I think she's super strong. So, today, hopefully, I can give you an overall view of how you should use Peira in RTA and in PvP in general. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's just jump right into it. Sitting over here at the table, Peira, very cool looking, right? Very cool looking. So basically, she's a water thief, but she's a debuffer opener. S2 is a strip, right? Decrease buff duration by 1 turn and restrict and unbuffable. Grant an extra turn immediately, you can use the S3 or the S1. S3 is like a team-wide attack buff, and grant herself this escort. It's like an Aureus effect, but 30% sharing damage, and get a thick barrier. And also, you cannot be targeted, right? You go to stealth. So basically, it's like you strips and it cripple the enemy team, and then put up this attack buff for your ally, and put up this defense, right? Aureus effect for your ally. S1 is a stun, which is super nice actually. If you have a barrier, it's like 40% increase to 65%, and if you sober, it's 100% chance to stun. Yeah, overall, I think she is super strong because she's very fast. She can, guarantee you the turn one, right? Her base speed is 128, tied with Assassin Sid, right? One of the fastest hero in the game. So basically, what you can do is you open up with the Peira and then go into the debuff team or go into the Cleave team. Depends on your choice. She's kind of weak against Violet and Rimuru because she is ice, right? They are earth. I have mine built on a speedy Unity set build because I have this very fast Unity gear, right? 20 speed Unity gear. And unfortunately, I'm not able to show you her speed, but she's rocking above 300 speed at the moment, mainly for the turn one potential, right? And I use this artifact Oath Key because I think it's very clutch. Normally, one of the solution, right, for the opponent to deal with the Peira is like they bring Earth unit, right, so that you can miss, you cannot strip. Then it's not good for you. So if you have this Oath Key going, right, you hit the Rimuru. It's very unlikely you hit the Violet because you're still like ice unit, right? And Violet has evasion, but you have a good chance of hitting the Landy or hitting the Rimuru, which is huge, right? Get that unbuffable going. So I think Oath Key is probably the best setup for her at the moment. You can also use her own artifact, like the reduce cooldown thing, but I feel like it's not that good because she's rather squishy in my build, right? If you build her a little bit tanky, then it might be good because I feel like my Peira doesn't survive like turn 2, turn 3, right? Usually she's gone like turn 1, and she absorbs a lot of damage, right, from your DPS because she has that Aureus. But yeah, I think Oath Key is super clutch, right? Especially if you're cleaving, definitely Oath Key. Or you can run Curse Compass to go into like a high ER units. But these days, like if they are high ER, usually it's 200 above. It's not worth it, right? You can't get that high effectiveness. Her imprint is also quite flexible too because you can either go with this defense percent or go with the effectiveness. If you are feeling that you want to land the debuff, then you can use this effectiveness imprint. Otherwise, personally, I prefer this defense up imprint because it really allows you to have survivability in a aggressive setup, right? Put like two of your DPS in those slots, and then they're having more defense, right? So that they can survive more. Peira with the Aureus effect from the Peira, right? X score thing. And one thing I found that like she's super good against RB anti-cleave, right? These days people are trying to build Arbiter Wieldry, like a super high damage, squishy, no speed Arbiter Wieldry, to try to counter cleaves, because once RB dies, right, he comes back and kills everybody on your team, on the cleave size team. But if you have Peira on your side, like you greatly increase the survivability of your DPS, and it's very unlikely for them to die actually if you have a wild Peira build and your DPS have some like HP percent in your build as well. So yeah, I feel like that's really clutch. Overall, in terms of her usage, I feel like she shines the most as either a cleave unit or an anti-cleave unit. So by cleave, I mean, say for example, if your Ran is banned out, right, pre-banned, then I think Peira is probably one of the best option for you as an opener, because otherwise you're gonna have to force in a standard draft, which you don't like to, right, if you're a cleaver. But the problem with Peira is that she doesn't offer that guaranteed strip and guaranteed, sometimes guaranteed armor break as Ren does, right? So I think in a cleave setup, Ren is probably a better choice. But in an anti-cleave setup is different though, because a Peira can, put unbuffable. And I think she's probably even better in anti-cleave. Say for example, the person is cleaving, right, with the Oxlog, with the Flan or something, that you can put in the Peira there. And then suddenly you have a great speed contester, probably better than Acid, because Assassin Sid only stop one person, but Peira can put up this you know Aureus effect, and also cripple the enemy team, right, unbuffable, right, make them do no damage or something. Yeah, let's just jump right into high level RTA legend level to see how Peira works. Let's go. Okay, for our first match, we're sitting at top 50 legend level RTA paired up with a high Emperor player as the opponent, and we are playing Cleave. As you can see, Peira with the setup. Normally you will put a Ran there, right? But in this case, I want to try out the Peira, so let's see how it goes. The opponent is picking like some anti-cleave unit, right? First of all, a fast Lilius to contest turn 1, and some grass units, right, to deny like the flan attack buff. So here actually I'm going to ban the Celine, because Celine just doesn't allow me to use flan. So I would just ban out the Celine. I think we should be fine, right? We should get the outspeed, because we have the Wildred for 12 speed imprint. Okay, he didn't even ban out the Peira, so I think we should be good. Let's see. Okay, we got turn 1, we outspeed entirely, so S2, right? Punishing Blade, let's go Wolf Claw. Oh, nice animation. Okay, get another turn, S3, look at the animation. Gorgeous. Is it a fox or a wolf? It should be a wolf, right? Nice. We get attack buff and we armor break, right? Armor break everybody. And then we buff, right? Green Wildred. Oh, full team armor break. Watch this, right? So his idea is Arbiter Wildred gonna come back and gap and wipe the board, but I don't think it's possible because we have Peira. In this case, you can see Peira is like a perfect scenario, right? Has a perfect scenario. So here, not even having the gap. And see, everybody survived this, so it's over. Yeah, the Ori is kind of clutch though, so this makes like RB anti-cleave not that viable. You have to pick like something else, right? Like an Acid or Ram or something. Nice match. Okay, for the second fight, we're still playing Cleave. In this situation, the green Wildred is banned out because the opponent is trying to speed contest, right? So I ban out the aces, so we should still outspeed. Okay, let's go. Peira. Okay, Peira is dead, right? Oh, yo, that's not good. But we guarantee the turn 1 that we will push up the Caesarea. That's the thing, right? And can we pull this off though? The opponent has a Violet. Armor break. Yeah, the Violet doesn't have immunity. That's huge. So we're gonna buff Politis. And nuke down, right? So in this case, as you can see, right, Peira is not that good, right? If you have a Ron, Ron is probably better because he has that skill nullifier S3, right? So it can survive. So we plant a bomb here and we detonate. Yeah, it's over. How about Peira in a Bruiser fight? So here I'm in mock battle fighting healer meta, one of my friends in E7. And I believe we got the outspeed here, but I think it's speed RNG because last time I fought the Ren outsped my Peira. But here, as you can see here, she's almost dead because Violet is just like a hard counter to Peira, but we get a sweep here. Not like it's very meaningful though, right? Because you know the Emilia can still cleanse off the strip and unbuffable and restrict, right? But here, because the Violet counters, our Remus will get pushed up and should be able to snipe out the carrot, yeah, because Remus is on high damage. And at this point, it's very tough. So the Violet can still solo, but let's see. So as you can see, Peira in a Bruiser setup is significantly weaker because she's not meant to be like a slow unit, right? To play a slow draft. If you're playing a slow draft, you might as well just pick Soul Weavers and tanks, right? To protect your DPS. Or like Angel of Light Angelica, right? Something like that. And so she's not that good in the Bruiser setup, but as you can see here, in a long fight, right, she can still do work by stunning up the opponent. I believe the Emilia is like high speed, no ER Emilia, right? We're gonna get a stun again maybe? Oh, okay, another stun. So it can be actually quite toxic. So if you have the gear quality, right, you can build like a super tanky high speed Peira, but I just don't have that gear. So my Peira is like not on HP rings and the necklaces. So yeah, but yeah, at this point I think it's over because Peira keeps stunning the Emilia, you know, denying her turn for the healing, right? No heals, and it's over. Overall, I think she's super strong, to be honest, and definitely a must pull. That's all the time I have for you guys today. Hope you liked today's showcase. In summary, I think Peira is a super strong unit. Definitely worth your bookmark. She can act as a cleave unit, replacing run, and also an anti-cleave unit like an Assassin Sid. And I can see her being used in a control draft to replace Cerise in certain scenarios. So overall, a very well designed, right, well-rounded character. Not to mention the art style is great, very cool looking waifu, and the S3 animation is gorgeous. So good luck in the polls, and I will see you guys in my next video.